It's been a rough, however long it's been. Oh my God. But this is about loving, you know, waking up in the morning, loving each other, whether we're wearing a hijab or a feather or a, shoot, what's that thing, Jewish, the little cap that Jewish people wear? Yarmulke. Sorry, that's what I thought it was, but I was like, you know, we have to honor all of our different cultures and all of our different relations, so that's what this is about, yeah. I wake up and give my thanks and praise, 'cause it's a good day to be Danae. Reassure myself I'm wonderful, I'm beautiful. Put my feet on the ground and hit the road, 'cause it's time to love, it's time to love, it's time to love, it's time, it's time to love, it's time to love, it's time to love, it's time. Lift up the people, lift up the poor, bring a little bit of peace to a world of war. Lift up the women, lift up the children, no matter your race, class, or religion. We will fight for you, fight for your rights, with you. It's time to love, it's time to love, it's time, it's time to love, it's time to love. Wake up, my love, it's time, yeah. I was born and raised with the indigenous vision, but I still see the beauty in other people's traditions. If you're African, speak Mandarin, you're Haitian or Caucasian. As far as I'm concerned, you are all my relations. The world is waking up, making spaces of inclusion, where every single person is a part of the solution. So many paths we take, but we reach the same conclusion, that love is supreme and all else is illusion. Hey, love is supreme and all else is illusion. So from this mother's heart, I've been praying for the future, a day when we bow down to the beauty of every human. You may not see it now, but your beauty is just booming to the frequency of love that our prayers are fine-tuning. It's time to love, it's time to love, it's time to love, it's time, it's time to love. Wake up, my love, it's time to love, it's time. Yo, lift up the women, lift up the children, no matter your race, class, or religion. We will fight for you, fight for your rights. With you, it's time. Oh yeah. Been hanging out with Preston too much. So this song, has anyone heard of Phil Oakes? Yeah, he's kind of old school, you know.
You know. Can't know.
I like to sing this song because it's just so nice. Come on and take a walk with me through this green and growing lands. Walk through the deserts, walk through the sand, walk through the valleys and the rivers and the plains, yeah. Walk through the sun and walk through the rain, for here is a land full of power and glory, beauty the words cannot recall. All the power of her faith will rest in her freedom, and her glory shall rest in her soul. Yet we're only as rich as the poorest of the poor, only as free as that padlocked prison door, only as tall as the love for this land, yeah, only as tall as we stand. For here is a land full of power and glory, beauty the words cannot recall. Oh, her power shall rest in the strength of her freedom, and her glory shall rest in our soul. Yet this land is still troubled by men who have to hate. They twist away our freedom and Law is their weapon, treason is their cry, but you can stop them if you try. For here is a land full of power and glory, beauty that words cannot recall. Oh, her power shall rest in the strength of her freedom, and her glory shall rest in her soul. Thank you. I want to sing a song that has to do with my journey to get sober, you know. I started doing drugs and alcohol when I was 11 years old, you know. It was an interesting time, and all my older friends really had nothing better to do than to do to me what their older friends had done to them. So I started drinking when I was 12, you know, doing cocaine when I was 14, doing crack, heroin, DMT, LSD, 2CB, 2CT7, DMT, whatever kind of letters, you know, you can come up with, I did it. And it was tough because as a woman, you know, and I would say too, even more so perhaps as a Native woman, I became a target of, you know, physical gratification of others. So on the way of the journey, I experienced a lot of hardship, and in terms of things that happened to my body that should not happen to a woman's body, you know. A lot of strange things, more than I can remember because I was drunk for 9 years. And as I started to get abused in my body, I started to think that all of that was my fault, you know, like, man, if I would have said no louder, if I would have closed the door or locked the door, if I wouldn't have drank that night, woulda, coulda, shoulda, done that, done this. I always found a way to make it my fault, you know. It's always my fault. So one day, when I was studying in Chile, because somehow through all that addiction, I still managed to get to Stanford University and studied abroad in Chile, right when that 8.8 magnitude earthquake hit. And I ended up breaking my pelvis and 3 vertebrae, and really shook me. I was like, yeah, is this really what you want to do with your life? You want to throw it away to drugs? You want to spend your life making money off of other people's addictions? Because I started to sell drugs. And I decided, no, that's not what I wanted to do with my life. So I decided that I was going to make a prayer for sobriety. I said, Creator, please, I don't know how. I don't know how to do this, but please get me sober during Home Blecha one year. And I tied a little red cloth around my wrist because I wanted to remember my prayer. And then I got down the mountain from my vision quest, and 3 days later I was at it again. Drinking, chain smoking cigarettes, popping ecstasy. And I thought, wow, I'm a slave to these chemicals. And I wondered if anyone was listening on the other side of that telephone when I was making my prayers. Is anyone listening, you know? Turned out someone was listening. Because 3 months later, I met some people, one of whom is here, Yvette Running Horse Collin, who really helped me. And not just her, but many people helped me understand that no matter what is done to my body, I'm still sacred. No matter what happened to me, I'm still worth preserving in this world. I'm still worth living a beautiful life in this world. And no matter what I've done to other people, all the drugs I sold, the horrible things I did, Creator still loved me. Creator still wanted me to come back home to him, to her, to whatever it is to you. And I'm happy to say that Creator also helped me understand that I could not fight if I was drunk. That's like going into battle with your hands tied behind your back. That's like going into battle with a blindfold on. So you really want to fight for your people? You gotta take that blindfold off, girl. We need you now more than ever. Your people need you now, you know. So I'm happy to say I've been sober for 5 years. This is a thank you song to Creator. I just want to thank you for everything you do. Just want to thank you, yeah, for everything you are. You taught me how to love myself when nobody else believed in me, yeah. No, they didn't see what you see. So now I give it all away, just like you said. Yeah, said I give it all away, yeah, like a burning flame. Yeah, said I give it all away, like every single day. No longer live my life for myself. Now I live it for everybody else. Never knew you could be so poor and have so much wealth, 'cause now I'm rich in my soul like never before. Yes, said I'm rich in my soul, and your love is my gold. Yes, said I'm rich in my soul like never before. And now I would die before I let them take me away. Yeah, don't take me away, don't take me away in that chariot of flames, all the addiction and the pain, 'cause I am yours now. Creator, I'm yours, in your everlasting arms, in your everlasting arms. And I just want to thank you, yeah, for everything you do. Just want to thank you, yeah, for everything you are. You taught me how to love myself when nobody else believed in me. They didn't see what you see. All right, I just have 2 more songs. Is that okay, or should it?